Folks, it's time for August 10th, Monday morning. We went ahead and left our camp. I'm over here at Palisades Reservoir and rode on around the lake. This is a very beautiful lake to ride around. Lots of forest and trees, and it's nice and cool. And we went ahead and had breakfast in Alpine Junction, but off my top of my head, I couldn't tell you where it was at. It's just, I think, just here at the junction of 89 on the west hand side of the road. And then from after breakfast, we went on, shot on down 89. Rode on down toward this Barge cut across. This road here that goes over to Barge is actually, it's a dirt road, great for adventure motorcycle riding. I don't know if you get any heavier street bikes on there. It's kind of, maybe, I mean, it's not that bad, but it's a beautiful scenic road that's going to take you right on through your forest here and take you on out toward Barge. And one thing I did notice out here is there's a lot of fishing opportunities. As I was getting closer to Barge, I did notice that there's a river or a creek down here. And it's not showing up here on the map, but it looked like excellent fly fishing opportunities. I'm not seeing it there, but see if I can find it down below. Yeah, but it's there. I just kind of amazed it's not showing there. But let's see. Well, there you go. Okay, I'm blowing it up now, but there's definitely some really cool fishing opportunities. And you get up right in, there it is, it's Barge Creek up in the forest, and there's plenty of camping here to go fishing. So sometime I'm hoping myself and the kids can go up there and throw some flies in and see what happens. I wanted to let you know on that. And then coming down to Barge here, let's see if we can find that road here. So, okay, we went ahead and had a lunch over here in Barge in a little bar. Pretty neat little place, kind of a dead old town. Still, there are a few people in the bar. We had, I think, some frozen heated pizzas, bar food. And after that, we went ahead and went down 189 along this Barge Reservoir. And I'm just about out of map here, but we cut off on this 372 heading for Green River, Wyoming. So we went ahead and cut across this dry old road here, and a little bit of a refuge. And we rode on down to Green River. Well, we're heading on south on 89, cutting through a few of these small Wyoming towns, heading for that Barge Forest cutover road, which is going to be pretty cool to ride on our bikes. Fork Road right now, headed toward Barge, Wyoming. A little extra bonus road. You're going back to Colorado from Highway 89, Alpine Junction. You can take this road over to Barge. Well, this is my 5th long trip on my KLR 650 with this YouTube channel, Jim Payne ADV. I very much enjoy these trips, and I recommend that anybody that's down and out and doesn't have a whole lot to do other than having to mess around with this political situation we have nowadays is to get a hobby or a YouTube channel and get a little bit of photography equipment. Like I'm running my GoPro Hero 7 Blacks. I got a couple of those, and each year you just kind of add a little equipment as you go along. That's what I've done. I mean, the first year I had no GoPros, and the second year I had one GoPro. And now this third year here, I went ahead and added another GoPro, and I'm getting a little bit better with editing the video and stuff like that. But I spend with my hobbies beyond motorcycling with this YouTube channel. About half of my efforts with my hobbies goes into my YouTube channel here. Just enjoy building it along. and it's pretty important to me. I just spend more and more time with it all the time, and like I say, if I find myself bored or just overcome by relatives or politics or what have you, I've always got my YouTube channel to build on. It's just like building model battleships or whatever. Each year it just keeps getting better and better. Well, we could always ask, why a YouTube channel? And I can tell you right now that I've been in this YouTube hobby for 3 years, and I haven't regretted a day of not doing a video. I've never had really any bad activities or anything like that. Very little negative feedback, but it's probably one of the best hobbies that I've ever enjoyed, especially as I get older. I've done amateur radio in the past and really hammered away on amateur radio, but I think the YouTube is just as fun. And it's meant so much to me. I've learned so much, and in the motorcycle groups themselves, everything I've learned has been substantially great. I've just learned so much education on motorcycles, drones, photography, you name it. There are so many people out there that will help you out and present training themselves. It's just a great hobby to do. Okay, we're now on the Immigrant Trail, heading east, and off to my right looks like a pretty good stream for fishing. And we'll be following this stream for quite a ways, and there's quite a lot of opportunities, I think, for fishing up here. Some gorgeous country up here. I can't keep my thumb off the camera, turning it on all the time. I just like the country. It's beautiful. Kind of looking for a moose down there, and I've not seen one yet. Guys in the motorcycles behind me a little ways. We're now leaving the Teton National Forest, and we are on Barge Road heading east. Yeah, I'm out here on Highway 372. We just left the Barge, Wyoming, and we're headed for Green River, Wyoming now. So we're going to take the scenic route. Well, Tuesday morning, August 11th, we're ready to head on home. Now, we went ahead and rode our motorcycles over from Green River, Wyoming, down 80 to about Rock Springs, and then we go ahead and take south on 191, which will bring you over toward the Flaming Gorge Reservoir. And we camped out actually for the evening here in a place called Antelope Flats campground. And that's a pretty nice little place to camp. You can also get firewood there. They've got the camp post and all that stuff right here on the lake. But we camped pretty darn close to the lake here. Had ourselves a little fire, cooked up some dinner, and called it a night. And the next morning, leaving Antelope Flats, we just went back to 191 and then caught Browns Park Road, which basically it's a cutoff over toward, heads over toward Maybell, that area that way, goes over to Browns Park, and there's multiple ways to go to Browns Park, but this is all just juniper, sagebrush, shale rock, and all those type of things. So it's a pretty nice ride, riding the bike through here. And it winds around. There's basically it's all pavement, and there's some dirt, but you got to be careful. There are some soft spots that you can hit in dirt when you're going too fast around some of these corners and wipe you out, which I just about had that experience. And then, go on into Colorado. And this is officially called Browns Park, which a lot of people in northwestern Colorado like to go up to. Yeah, it's on the Green River here. Good fishing, waterfowl, stuff like that. So we just follow 318 on down through Sunbeam here and down to Maybell, which is right about here. We got Maybell. That pops up. Well, this is the town of Maybell right there. And then from there you just go on into Craig on Highway 40, and then there we are at Hayden, and we're home. So it's been a great trip, but let's take a look at some scenes.
Well, we're here at Antelope Flats, Flaming Gorge Reservoir is where we camped out last night. It's a Tuesday morning, August 12th, I believe, or August 11th. About 8 o'clock in the morning, we're leaving and heading for Craig, Colorado, or just might as well say home. So, our last night in the tent, we're done. So that's where it's at. Pardon me?
You got a picture there?
No, I got on video right now.
Do you?
Yeah. This is kind of the last clip. When I come into the state, that's it for video.
That used to be dirt from there all the way.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I had a hard time down that last dirt hill.
Huh?
Threw me off a little bit just with hitting the pavement from the dirt. It's pretty loose there.
Yeah.
Yep, Moffat County. Here we come. But I'm good.
Well, this is the end of the ride, folks. I've enjoyed it. It's been great adventures riding the Continental Divide ride from Colorado on up to the Canadian border with my two buddies, Ralph and Jay. It's been a great ride. I definitely had some nerves heading up north, but coming back, the KLR was 100%. I talked a couple times about selling the bike, but then again, I got my panniers, I got my luggage. The bike is 100% complete for traveling, and I can't wait till I get to go again. I mean, I need these 10-day trips. I mean, they're just great. It's just food for thought. But, well, until our next trip, folks, I wish you all the best, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.